What are the types of cannabis that you find at a Los Angeles cannabis store? Cannabis indica and cannabis sativa are the two main types of cannabis. Cannabis indica is native to the Indian subcontinent, while cannabis sativa is native to the Central and South America. Both plants are now found all over the world. Cannabis indica plants are shorter and bushier than cannabis sativa plants. They have wider leaves and are more resinous. Indica plants are believed to have higher levels of THC than sativa plants. Cannabis sativa plants are taller and thinner than indica plants. They have narrower leaves and are less resinous. Sativa plants are believed to have higher levels of CBD than indica plants. Hybrid plants are a cross between indica and sativa plants. They can exhibit characteristics of both parent plants. Hybrids are the most common types of cannabis plant found in the world today. Cannabis ruderalis is the third type of cannabis plant, but it is not as well known or widely cultivated as indica and sativa. Ruderalis plants are shorter and less resinous than other types of cannabis. They are native to Russia and Central Asia. Ruderalis plants are believed to have lower levels of THC than the other cannabis plants. Is Los Angeles grown cannabis addictive? Cannabis is not considered to be physically addictive, but it can be psychologically addictive. People who use cannabis can develop a dependence on it. Symptoms of cannabis dependence include withdrawal symptoms when not using cannabis, craving cannabis, difficulty controlling cannabis use, and using cannabis even though it is causing problems in your life. If you think you might be addicted to cannabis, talk to your doctor or a mental health professional. They can help you figure out if you have an addiction and what kind of treatment you need. What are the risks of using cannabis? Cannabis can be harmful to your health. Some of the risks associated with using cannabis include short-term effects such as confusion, sleepiness, fatigue, impaired ability, memory concentration. Pay attention and react quickly and to anxiety. Can I smoke cannabis and drive? It is illegal to smoke cannabis and drive in most countries. Cannabis can impair your ability to drive, just like alcohol. Driving while under the influence of cannabis can lead to accidents and injuries. Cannabis can be consumed in many different ways. It can be smoked, vaporized, ingested in food or drink, or used as an extract. The effects of cannabis spread depend on the method of consumption. Smoking or vaporizing cannabis produces the fastest and most intense effects. Ingesting cannabis takes longer for the effects to kick in, but the effects can last for several hours. Cannabis extracts can also be very potent, especially if they are high in THC. Cannabis affects people differently. The effects of cannabis depend on many factors, including the strength or potency of the cannabis, how much cannabis is consumed, the method of consumption, the person's individual psychology, the person's mood, the person's level of tolerance. Some people may feel relaxed or happy after using cannabis, while others may feel anxious or paranoid. Cannabis can also cause short-term memory problems and make it difficult to concentrate. California cannabis you find at your local stores can also lead to longer-term effects such as impaired cognitive function, addiction, psychosis, and even cancer. Cannabis use is not without risk. It is important to be informed about the potential risk of using Los Angeles-grown cannabis before making the decision to use it.